Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shrim Bhagavan Uvacha Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena Cetasa Nāṇyagamina Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Parthanuchintayan. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 8.8. Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena Cetasa Nāṇyagamina Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Parthanuchintayan. Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena Cetasa Nāṇyagamina Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Parthanuchintayan. Shri Bhagavan. Bhagavan is speaking about the smaraṇa here in the 8th chapter. Started saying, whoever is in smaraṇa of me will attain me. Whoever is in smaraṇa of me at the time of death will attain me. It means our business is to be in the smaraṇa of the Lord every day, because we never know when we quit this mortal frame. And now Bhagavan is saying, Abhyāsa-Yogena, Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena Cetasa Nāṇyagamina Paramapurusham Divyam Yati Parthanuchintayan. Anuchintayan. Chintayan is thinking of Kṛṣṇa. When the thinking gets more stronger, deeper, that becomes the meditation. So Anuchintayan. Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena Cetasa Nāṇyagamina. So when one practices like this, Abhyāsa is to practice. Yoga Yuktena, Abhyāsa-Yoga. Practicing yoga to be in union with the Lord. To be in union with the Lord, to be in union with the Nama. That is Abhyāsa-Yoga Yuktena. How Cetasana Anyagamina, practice to an extent where there is Cetasana Anyagamina, where the Chitta is not going anywhere else but is in the Nama. The other way of saying it is, everywhere the Chitta go, there is Nama. It means Nama everywhere. Nama all the time, Nama everywhere. That is Abhyāsa-Yoga. So, constantly being with the Nama, so much so that there is Nama everywhere. all the time. Ki shayane, ki bhojane, ki bajagarane, ahar nisha, chinta Kṛṣṇa, balahavadane. Gauranga Mahaprabhu said, when you are resting, when you are awake, when you are eating, day and night. So every moment, let there be two things going on. Balahavadane, take the Nama of the Lord with your tongue. Let the Nama be in your mouth, and cintana. Aharnisha Chinta Kṛṣṇa. Let the cintana be in the mind. So think of Kṛṣṇa inside as you are chanting. Balahavadane. This is every moment. And Cetasa Nāma-Bhagavān. To a point where there is holy name only. It is a state where there is only holy name inside of us, in our thought. So the only thing that is happening inside is the holy name. Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. There's nothing else happening because we don't desire anything else but just that. Shri Shri Radha and Kṛṣṇa in the Nama, and their loving seva. That's all. Cetasa na anya gamina. Chitta not going anywhere else. And wherever Chitta is going also, then there is Nama there. Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Partha Anuchintayan. So, when the Abhyāsa-Yoga is happening like that, thinking of Bhagavan as Paramam Purusham Divyam. Oh, so this Nama, Bhagavan, is Parama Purusha, is Divyam, Lord, transcendental, Supreme Personality of Godhead, from whom everything has come, from whom I have come, from whom everything and everybody has come, in whom everybody is resting, everything is resting. This Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the best friend of all, my dearmost friend. This Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Nama, to whom all the work is to be done as an offering. Like that, when there is anuchintayan, when thinking of the Lord in the Nama, like that, Nama, thinking of the Lord in the Nama, Nama, smaraṇa, simultaneously. Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nama is happening simultaneously. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he sang in his bhajan, Hari Nama Tuva Anika Swarupa. Oh, this Nama has so many Swarupas. This is the Nama. This is the Bhagavan that spoke Gita. This is the Bhagavan, Nāma-Bhagavān, and that is the supreme controller, proprietor, and enjoyer of all. And this is from this Nāma-Bhagavān, everything has come. So this is Chintayan, thinking of Kṛṣṇa. while saying the Nama. Nama-Smarana. Thinking of Kṛṣṇa while saying the Nama. So the manas, the chitta is right with the Nāma-Bhagavān. While the thought of Bhagavan is going on like that with the Nama, then the Nama Smarana is happening. Thinking of Bhagavan is happening. And sometimes if somebody needs to a little more help to actually think of Bhagavan, to be with the Nama, it's recommended that one look at the picture of the deity of Bhagavan. Either sit in front of the deity or a picture of the deity and look at the deity and keep the Nama going. Because there is no difference between the deity that we are having darshan of and the Nama. In this way, if it helps for the mind to be where the Nama is, then look at the deity or the picture of the deity. That's all. No imagination needed here. Because the deity that we are seeing is real. And this deity is worshipped with love. This deity had prana pratishta and is worshipped with love. So looking at that deity is looking at the reality where the deity is actually present. Deity or the picture of the deity. So in this way, the mind can see the form of the Lord. And then simultaneously say Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this can be done if somebody needs some visual anchor. Don't have to do any other imagination, speculation. The deity is right here, the reality is right here. For some, that is not needed. They can just be with the Nama, thinking of Bhagavan as stated by the Shastra. Thinking of Bhagavan in light of what Bhagavad Gita said. Oh, so this is the Lord present here. He is the supreme controller, enjoyer, proprietor. From him everything comes. That's the initial stage, preliminary stage of thinking about Bhagavan. And as we hear about the Rupa Guna Leela of Bhagavan in detail, as described in the Bhagavatam or literatures of Goswami like that, it's all about the further thinking of the Lord, Rupa Guna Leela. And when we chant the Nama, whatever was heard before would naturally come to our thought. Like, oh, this is the Nama, Bhagavan, who is the source of everything. That naturally comes to our thought when we are chanting Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So as the Nama is going on, what smaraṇa is going on? Whatever was said in Bhagavad Gita, that is naturally comes to the thought, naturally comes to the mind. Otherwise, what else is going on in the mind? Whatever was said in Sadhu Shastra will go on in the mind. Whatever we heard about Bhagavan in the Shastra will go on in the mind while we are doing the Nama. Natural. So when the Nama is happening, naturally, that's how the smaraṇa will happen. So that thought, that thinking could be whatever was heard in Bhagavad Gita or Rupa Guna Leela of Bhagavan. So whatever naturally comes during the Nama. Comes. We got to see that we are in the moment with the Nama. That is Sattva Bhajan. It's not that we start imagining now and go somewhere else. That is passionate. Not being in the moment is not sattva. At least it should be sattva japa. If we start imagining something in the mind and then going somewhere else, that is the rajasika. Mind is doing something else, not being in the moment. I like that. So this is how japa happens. As we take the nama, what we heard about Nāma-Bhagavān in the Shastra will come to our mind as cintana and will keep us in the Nama at the present moment. So that is being in Sattva Japa and getting deeper from there, not jump and go somewhere else in imagination. So, Paramam Purusham Divyam Yati Parthanu Chintayan. So when Chintana is happening like this, Anuchintana is Chintana without interruption, continuous Chintana. Also, Anuchintana means thinking of the Lord in the footsteps, of the previous acharyas, has instructed as they stated in their katha. So there is an authority there on which our thought is dependent upon, like that. So doing chintana in the footsteps of the acharyas, doing chintana without a break in between, anuchintayan. So when the chintana is happening like that about Bhagavan, yati, they will attain Bhagavan. Yeah. So Abhyāsa-Yoga yuktena cetasa nānya-gamina paramam purusham divyam yati parthanu chintaya. When one practices this Nāma-Smarana without chitta going anywhere else but being in the Nama and Smarana of Bhagavan as Paramam Purusham, Bhagavan as Divyam. When the Chintana is happening like this, then one will attain the Lord. Is this happening with me? Is this happening with me when I'm doing the japa? When the japa is going on, as the mantra is going on, am I thinking about Kṛṣṇa? That Kṛṣṇa that is present in the Nama. Am I thinking about this Nāma-Bhagavān as was stated in Shastra? Am I being with Nāma-Bhagavān in the moment, thinking of him? Bhagavan is there. He's mentioned in the Shastra, he spoke the Shastra. But who is the link between Bhagavan and me? For me even to think of Bhagavan, what is the relationship? Where is my Sambandhadata who is giving the relationship with Bhagavan? So I can start thinking about Bhagavan. So thinking of the Sambandhadata, Ashrayadata will naturally give us the thought of Bhagavan because he is situated in the heart of that Bhagavata. Then that thought is more near to us and more dear to us and more possible and attainable to us. Otherwise, what thought can go on Bhagavan who is present everywhere? Where is the link? How is he attainable? So thinking of the Sambandhadata who gave the Sambandha to this Bhagavan, that also goes naturally as the Nama naturally makes us think of who that Nama is. As we take the Nama The giver of the Nama, it's very natural. The thought of giver of the Nama also comes. And more relatable, the thought of the giver of the Nama, thinking of the giver of the Nama, Sri Guru is more relatable, more practical, more living than just trying to hold on to something that is given in the text and is in the air. So thinking of the Sambandha Datta who gave Sambandha to this Nama. As we are chanting the Nama of Bhagavan, everything happens simultaneously and naturally. And it flows like a stream with no interruption throughout the day. That's anuchintayan. That is Namanishta, taking to Varanadasa. When it is in the Varanadasa, it flows as a stream. When it is in Namanishta, we are grounded, Nama everywhere all the time. And this grounded thing, Nama, will now start to flow as Varanadasa. And this flow gets thicker in smaraṇa. So these are all different. The increased the density of the thought and continuity of the smaraṇa when the Nama is happening. All this happens with the Namanishta.